In this installment, we're going to be going over the MLB bet slate for Sunday, August 17th. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our MLB bet slate we got going on for Sunday, August 17th. But before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetChefD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91, and don't forget about that Patreon. Right now, we're at the homepage of the YouTube channel, currently at 10.2 thousand subscribers. This is the road to 20K, and we're well on our way because you guys are showing up each and every single day. If you're already subscribed, continue to like and comment. That helps the YouTube algorithm so you can grow to a much broader audience. All right, now for yesterday's video, right now we are currently 2-2. Hopefully it is 3-2 instead of 2-3, but we're literally waiting for the last game of the Dodgers and the Padres to find out if we're going to be over 500 or below 500. So that's a positive there. We're looking forward to the Dodgers there with Blake Snell on the mound. All right, now for the Patreon and today's plays, yesterday in preseason, we had one of our main play was Atlanta Falcons plus 3.5, that cash. And also we had today this parlay here. Well, Nationals was the main play and a live bet. As you can see, I got value on them right there, and I added the Mets on top of that. All right, so if you continue to want more winning plays, more future bets, people are signing up right now because I already posted the NFL futures, and I told you I'm going to continually add to it during this whole entire month, so you can have a whole laundry list of futures ready right before the NFL season starts, so you can get locked and loaded. Make sure you click on that link provided down below. You're going to get full access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. First up here in Nationals Park, Washington Nationals 50 and 73 going up against the Philadelphia Phillies 70 and 53. Pitching matchup: Aaron Nola 1-7 with a 6.16 ERA going against Mitchell Parker here 7 and 13 with a 5.55 ERA. Now looking at these odds here between the two teams, Phillies are road favorites yet again, minus 165 with the comeback of the Nationals at a plus 140. Total runs set at 9.5. Public bet percentage here, 89% of the bets, 97% of the money on the side of the Phillies. And for the total runs, 52% of the bets coming in on the under, but 58% of the money coming in on the over. So sharps are on the over in this game, and that makes sense here when you're looking at these two pitchers. Aaron Nola has struggled on the road, 5.02 ERA. He struggled pretty much at home and on the road. 250 batting average, 32 strikeouts in 28 2/3 innings. If we're looking at his advanced numbers, he's given up a ton of power to lefties. All right, you can't struggle against lefties when you're facing the Nationals lineup. Time and time again, I keep saying that. 3.06 home run per 9, that's horrible. Pretty much a 10% walk rate versus lefties as well, a 250 batting average, and a 4.82 xFIP. All right, so the bats of the Nationals are in a really good spot because it's very lefty dominant. All right, Mitchell Parker on the other hand here, not good at home, 4.94 ERA, 51 strikeouts in 71 innings, and a 288 batting average. If we're looking at his advanced numbers, he's giving up more power to righties at a 1.24 home run per 9, a 12% walk rate to lefties, and a 300 batting average to righties here. So this game, I'm already seeing on both sides with both pitchers, total over 9.5. All right, that's going to be the main play. Secondary play, I think the Nats can keep it close. They're pretty much the Achilles heel here for the Phillies, and I like that plus 1.5 as the secondary play. Main play over 9.5. In Fenway Park here, we have the Boston Red Sox 68 and 56 going against the Miami Marlins 58 and 65. Pitching matchup in this one, Jansen Junk 6-2 with a 4.06 ERA going against Garrett Crochet 13 and 5 with a 2.48 ERA. Looking at the current odds for this matchup here, Red Sox minus 235 on the money line with the comeback of the Marlins at a plus 195. Total runs set at 8. Public bet percentage here, 92% of the bets, 76% of the money on the side of Boston. And for the total run, 69% of the bets and 74% of the money towards the over 8 in the total. As of right now, the Red Sox have dominated this series against the very lowly Miami Marlins, and they're looking for a 3-game sweep in this one. All right, now Jansen Junk has started plenty this season and has struggled. Not struggled. He's been okay on the road. 3.70 ERA, 281 batting average. That's not good at all. Only 22 strikeouts and 41 and 1/3 innings. Looking at his overall numbers, advanced numbers here, home runs per 9, 1.27 versus lefties. Walk rate is super low. But all his numbers against lefties is really an issue. All right, 310 batting average, 1.41 WHIP for Jansen Junk. So the lefties here in this lineup for the Red Sox are in a prime position. That's really bodes well for them. And then you have Garrett Crochet on the other hand has been absolutely stellar at home, 2.43 ERA. 83 strikeouts and 70 and 1/3 innings. Phenomenal numbers there. You're looking at a very low average as well at 218. His advanced numbers, he's given up a little bit of power to lefties at 1.54. Other than that, very strong numbers across the board. Even the xFIP is solidified as well. So this game here, this is going to be Red Sox on the money line and Red Sox -1.5 as the secondary play. Clearly on the Red Sox side on this one. In Rogers Center here, we have the Toronto Blue Jays 73-51 going against the Texas Rangers 61-63. Pitching matchup in this one, Nathan Eovaldi 10-3 with a 1.71 ERA. Going against Jose Barrios 9-4 with 3.74 ERA. Now looking at the odds for this one, Rangers -115 with the comeback of the Blue Jays at a -105. Total runs set at 8. Public bet percentage here, 70% of the bets, 89% of the money on the side of Toronto. And for the total runs, 62% of the bets and 64% of the money towards the over 8 in the total. Now, looking at this pitching matchup here, looking solidly on both sides here. Nathan Eovaldi has been stellar for the Rangers, even better on the road, 1.26 ERA, 64 and 1/3 innings. 60 strikeouts as well with a 193 batting average. If we're looking at his advanced numbers, he's keeping the home run per 9 low, walk rate super low, average low as well. So love what I'm seeing from Nathan Eovaldi here, especially on the road. Jose Barrios on the other end struggles a little bit more at home with a 4 ERA, 62 strikeouts and 69 and 2/3 innings and a 245 batting average. The average isn't too bad, but he has to be giving up something for that ERA to be a little bit higher, and that's power to righties at 1.35 home run per 9, and then a 14% walk rate versus lefties with a 268 batting average versus righties. So we're seeing opportunities here with walks. And then we have power and hits going up against righties. So definitely I see a side where the Rangers can keep this close. I like Nathan Eovaldi as the better pitcher in this one. And then the line is telling me that the Rangers are favorited, even though the money is all on the Blue Jays. All right, so this play here, I'm going to go Rangers on the money line as the main play. Secondary play will be the under on the 8 total runs. In Progressive Field here, we have the Cleveland Guardians 63-60 going up against the Atlanta Braves 54-68. Pitching matchup in this one, Eric Fetty 4-12 with 5.40 ERA going against Logan Allen 7-9 with a 3.94 ERA. Looking at the total odds for this one here, we have Guardians as home favorites -130 with the comeback of the Braves at a +110. Total run set at 9. Public bet percentage here, 62% of the bets coming in on Cleveland, 57% of the money coming in on Atlanta. All right, so sharps and public are definitely opposite in this one. And for the total runs, 59% of the bets and 58% of the money towards the over 9 total runs. Right now, the Braves have won both games here in the first and the second one here. Atlanta's looking for a sweep in this one, but we have a big question mark when you got Eric Fetty on the mound. He has been absolutely garbage this year and has struggled mightily versus lefties. And the Guardians team is very hefty with lefties, just like the Nationals here. So you saw that 5 ERA on the road, 262 batting average. Looking at the overall numbers here, all the bad numbers are versus lefties. 1.62 home run per 9, 14% walk rate, 10% walk rate versus righties as well, 273 batting average, xFIP is over 5 as well. So this is a really good spot for those lefties when we're talking about the Guardians, and just so you get a little bit of an idea how many lefties that they're going to be putting out on the table here. This Guardians team, as soon as it loads up, we got the Guardians right here. Boom. We got the Guardians with the top three all lefties. Angel Martinez and Jose Ramirez are switch hitters. They're going to choose the lefty. Carlos Santana, switch hitter. CJ Kayfis, lefty. And Brian Rocchio, another switch hitter. So they got pretty much 6 batters here. It prevents a real big issue here for Eric Fedde, who's been pretty bad already this year. Logan Allen, on the other hand, has been okay at home with a 4 ERA, 261 batting average, 53 strikeouts in 69 and 1/3 innings. Looking at his overall numbers, he's given up a home run per 9 over 1 to both lefties and righties. So definitely got to watch out for that. Walk rate is pretty low, 267 batting average to righties, and the xFIP is at 4.91. So there's supposed to be regression coming to that as well. So Logan Allen struggles against righties. Eric Fedde struggles against lefties. And this game is definitely looking like an over type of environment. So I understand the over total 9 runs. But my main play is going to be Guardians on the money line. I think Fedde is just far worse. And then the secondary play will be over 9. Last but not least, here in Daikin Park, Houston Astros 68-54, going up against these Baltimore Orioles 56-66. Pitching matchup here: Dean Kramer 8-9 with a 4.17 ERA, going up against Christian Javier 1-0 with a 3.60 ERA. Looking at the current odds for this matchup here: Astros -140 with the comeback of the Orioles at a +115. Total runs at 8.5. Public bet percentage here: 75% of the bets, 72% of the money on the side of Houston. And for the total run, 64% of the bets and 67% of the money towards the over 8 in the total runs. Baltimore has been winning the last 3 games in a row. They're looking to get the second win here against the Astros. Right now, they are in the bottom of the 10th, so that game has not finished yet. But if we're looking at these 2 pitchers here, starting off with Dean Kramer, checking his splits. This season on the road, he has struggled with a 5.42 ERA, 64 strikeouts in 76 and 1/3 innings with a 296 batting average. So it's a big difference between him at home and him on the road. And he's given up power to lefties at a 1.59, a 10% walk rate to righties, and both 300 batting average to lefties and righties. So that cannot happen when you're going up against this loaded Houston Astros offense. And then Christian Javier, he's only had a handful, 1 start really so far this year. So we're going to look at his last year numbers. He's been phenomenal at home. 28 innings pitched in last year with a 1.93 ERA at home with a 200 batting average. But for him, he, as a righty, he struggles mightily versus lefties, all right? If you see a heavy lefty lineup, then he's going to be in trouble. He's given up a 1.76 home run per 9, 15% walk rate, 306 batting average as well. So if we're checking the Orioles lineup here, despite the fact that this is a team that strike out at a very high clip, that's the only benefit for Javier. Let's see the lefties. They're going to be throwing out 5 lefties here that they're going to be seeing. Majority of them have a pretty low strikeout rate. So this is a spot that we can see the Orioles keep this close. The over is definitely going to be in the cards as well. I think that's going to be my number 1 play. I like the Orioles with the +1.5. That's going to be the secondary play. Main play is going to be over 8.5 with the total. Dean Kramer has issues on the road. Christian Javier is going to have issues against lefties. Orioles have plenty of lefties with solid numbers here that don't strike out. That definitely will give him some trouble. So we're going to go with the Orioles and Astros over 8.5 main play. Secondary play +1.5. All right, so that's going to be our breakdown for the Sunday slate. Let me know in that comment section down below if you agree or disagree. We could definitely debate about that. Guys, get signed up for the Patreon as well. You click on that link, you're going to get full access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. Remember, for the future bets, I'm going throughout this whole entire month posting NFL futures. I added some more a couple days ago. I'm going to be adding some more very soon. So get locked and loaded. Do not miss out on that. Remember, click that link provided down below. This is your boy Chef D. I'll be back very soon, and peace out.